Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He has the brain power and energy to move ahead, and he truly pushes himself to achieve. He's not just all talk, he's willing to put in the effort. Still, when he's focused, he can make things happen and reach high positions.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to stay calm and doesn't lose his temper easily. He won't shout or get dramatic. Instead, he usually steps back, thinks quietly, and tries to find a solution on his own.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually respect him for his intelligence and hard work, and he knows how to speak politely to others. He's not the type to start arguments or make a scene in the office. All in all, he builds respect, not rivalries.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He'll respect and admire your achievements, and you'll likely see him expressing pride in your success. He's confident in himself, so your progress won't hurt his ego or make him feel less than you. He may not always show big emotional support, but deep down, he feels happy to see you succeed.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's fairly secure about who he is and doesn't tie his self worth to money alone. Instead of making it a competition, he'll quietly respect your hard work and achievements.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He usually doesn't pay much attention to strict budgets or detailed planning with money. So he might spend on things he finds interesting or beautiful, sometimes without a second thought. He's not wild or reckless, but he's also not the type to track every rupee or save for a rainy day. If something excites him, like a new gadget or a special experience, he won't always hesitate to spend.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He cares about enjoying life and nice things, but he doesn't go out of his way to show off or pretend he's richer than he is. He might at times spend a bit more than he should if something catches his eye, but it's more about personal joy than impressing others. You probably won't see him putting on airs or talking big about money.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous in spirit, and enjoys sharing good things with others, but sometimes his kindness is a bit reserved. When it comes to money, he's not stingy. He'll gladly spend on things or experiences that matter to him or the people he cares about. His mindset is more open than closed, especially about new ideas or trying different things.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He isn't the type to be secretive or controlling about money. He prefers to keep things polite and straightforward and won't play games or hide financial details from you. He's simply not focused on every detail.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He isn't the type to insist that housework is only your responsibility. He believes in teamwork and is open to sharing chores, though he might not always be the most organized about it. If something needs to get done, he'll help out, but he may forget or get distracted sometimes.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's not the type to only stand around and tell you what to do. He will actually pitch in with chores and even things like changing diapers if needed. While he may sometimes need a reminder or might not notice messes right away, when he does step up, he'll get his hands dirty and do the work, not just watch. He prefers partnership over bossing, even if his style is sometimes a bit casual or scattered.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He doesn't like to argue just for the sake of winning, and you rarely have to deal with someone who is always trying to be right. When you share your point of view, he listens quietly and rarely gets defensive or raises his voice. He may not always understand you right away, but he does not push back just to win an argument.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he usually keeps his cool and doesn't say things that are hurtful or act aggressively. He won't raise his voice or lash out, and he's more likely to withdraw and become quiet than start a loud argument. He believes in being respectful even when he's frustrated.
Does he have a bad temper?
He is not someone who gets angry very quickly. His way of dealing with frustration is to stay calm or quietly step back rather than explode or make a scene. This is not a red flag you need to worry about. His steady temperament is actually a strength.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can take responsibility when he's wrong, and he won't rush to blame you just to save face. If there's a mistake, he's usually able to admit it, though he might do so quietly rather than with dramatic apologies. This makes working through problems together much smoother for both of you.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he is someone who will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He believes in being polite and treating people with respect, so he won't push or pressure you when you set a limit. Even if he feels disappointed, he won't argue or try to change your mind. He'll step back and give you space. You can feel safe around him because he knows how important it is to listen and honor your comfort.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He's not the type to take it personally or get upset if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He's emotionally steady and doesn't tie his self worth to your response in those moments. He may become a bit reserved or quiet, but he won't sulk, argue, or lash out.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to treat private moments with care and respect. He is not the type to use your vulnerabilities or secrets against you, even if you have a disagreement later on. He won't make jokes at your expense or bring up personal things to embarrass you in front of others.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and doesn't go looking for attention from other women. While he may enjoy friendly conversations or notice beauty around him, he isn't the type to cross lines or chase after flings. You're unlikely to find him hiding things or sneaking around.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive or the kind of man who acts jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He trusts you and gives you space to have your own life, friends, and choices. He believes in respect and doesn't try to control your actions or decisions.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective side is not a sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for people he cares about in a gentle, respectful way and doesn't use care as an excuse to boss you around or decide things for you. He believes in giving space and listening, not making rules or limiting your freedom.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to handle everything on your own. He's open to sharing responsibilities and believes in building a family together. He may not always notice what needs to be done right away or take charge without being asked, but he's willing to help and contribute when you bring things up.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will usually stay calm and collected. He doesn't get angry quickly or shout when things go wrong. He may become a bit quiet or take a step back, but he won't lose his temper or make the children feel scared.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams and interests, not just family duties, and he'll respect your wish to grow and succeed outside the home. He stands by you, wanting you to shine as a parent and as an individual too.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who would support your career now and then, later expect you to quit after having a child. He genuinely respects your ambitions and believes in sharing life and responsibilities as a team. Even after children, he will continue to value your goals and will not pressure you to give them up.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will be polite and respectful to your parents and make sure they feel welcome, but his warmth may not go very deep. He's good at handling social situations and knows how to treat elders kindly, so there won't be any awkwardness or rudeness. You can count on him to behave properly and support family gatherings. Just don't expect him to be openly expressive or deeply bonded right away. He is willing to adjust to your family's ways and does not expect everyone to change just for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't get angry easily or pick fights over such matters. Instead, he'll stay composed, avoid drama, and try to find a peaceful way through the situation.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is not the type to ask you to change yourself just for show in front of his relatives. He respects who you are and enjoys a modern partnership, so he won't suddenly expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife when family is around. You can expect consistency from him, not double standards.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with others. He believes in being on your side, especially when things get tough. He may try to solve things quietly and keep peace, but you'll know he has your back.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother or puts her wishes before yours every time. When there's a conflict between you and his mother, he will try to understand both sides, but he won't leave you hanging or ignore your feelings. You will feel that your voice matters to him.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the value of privacy in a relationship and prefers to keep personal matters between the two of you. This means you can trust that your personal moments, good or bad, stay safe with him.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man means life is rarely boring. He's always chasing new ideas, bringing energy, and encouraging you to dream bigger with him. He's supportive of your goals and respects your independence, so you won't feel held back.